Ooh, almost hit the, what should I say, the localizer, I believe, or the runway light. Anyway, but that was very close. Hello and welcome to the Aviation channel. Today we're in a Cessna 172SP, also known as a Cessna Skyhawk. It's a sort of aircraft that's used for general aviation training purposes. But today we're going to use it for private purposes, and that is we're going to fly this aircraft from Seattle Tacoma International Airport to this airport, Seattle Narrows Airport at Kilo Tango India Whiskey. And we're going to be landing on runway 17. Okay, and we're going to be taking off at runway 16 left. Anyway, let's start up the aircraft and we'll take off and we'll land at Kilo Tango India Whiskey. So first of all, parking brakes set, throttle, make sure it's closed, magneto start switch, yes, it's off. Okay, and battery and alternator master switches are off. Okay, and avionics off, fuel pump switch off. Let's check. Yeah, it's off. So fuel pump switches is off. Mixture fuel flow cut off. Now let's see, battery switch. Now we're going to turn it on. Okay, and then now the battery switch is on. Flight controls, check that it's working smoothly and properly. Yes, it's working. Okay, that is flight controls. Now flaps, make sure it's up. Fuel quantity, check. Let's check the fuel quantity. Yes, fuel quantity. Yes, it's working. I mean, we've got enough fuel. About let's say 24 gallons of fuel so far. 24 gallons of fuel so far, which is approximately 120 liters of fuel we have on board, which is plenty of fuel to get to the airport. Fuel selector, okay, put it on both. Okay, fuel select. Okay, avionics switches. Now it's to be on. Yes, it's already on. Check weather. Okay, very clear, sunny, no turbulence ahead. Okay, request clearance. Xplane 10 mobile. Can't really talk to air traffic controllers. We'll see in future updates when they do feature it. But now transponder. Set it to the standby. We'll put it on standby. Then when we get on the runway, we'll turn it on. And then beacon and strobe lights. Beacon and strobe lights on. Okay, startup checklist. Throttle open 25%. Okay, open 25%. Mixture rich and in. Engine and propeller area, make sure it's clear from obstruction. Fuel pump switch, yes, on. Magneto start switch on. Start. Okay, the propeller moving, and we are at 1300 RPM. Okay, so 1300 RPM. Now throttle on idle, and now we are about 700 RPM now. Okay, alternator switch on. This charges the battery while the engine is running. Just like in a car, you have the alternator in the car that charges the battery while the car is running. Oil pressure and ammeter, yes, checked. Ammeter checked. Okay, so about negative 15 amps. Okay, ammeter and I'm looking at the checklist. Oil pressure, got oil pressure, yes, checked in the green zone. And engine instruments, checked, I hope so. Anyway, fuel pump switch off now, now that the engine is running. Annunciator lights, check, yes, it's checked. Anyway, and also turn on lights. It's very cool. Turn on and turn off the lights. Anyway, nav lights on. Nav lights are the two lights that are on the side of the aircraft. On the left is a red light, as you can see here. On the right, green light. For taxi checklist, nav lights on. Yes, it's already on. Taxi lights on. Heading indicator set to 16. Okay, set to 16. And now the aircraft is ready. Make sure the flaps are up. Yes, and right now we're going to let's put on the pitot heat. Prevents the tube from becoming clogged. Okay. I'm assuming it's a cold winter's day, so you know I want to heat up the pitot tube. And we're gonna release the parking brake. Speed max 20 knots. Okay, you can tell the speed from here accurately. On the bottom left of that screen it shows the GS ground speed of about 20 knots. Okay, throttle as required, elevated trim, takeoff setting, avionics radios as required. Yes, it's been. Okay, so we are here. Let's stop the aircraft and follow our before takeoff checklist, and then we're going to take off. And okay, let's stop. Okay, anyway, parking brake, let's make sure it's set properly there. Pitot heat, okay, it's on. Yes, it's on. Landing lights on. Okay, fuel quantity check. Yes, fuel quantity has been checked. And fuel selector valve on both. Yes, fuel selector valve both. Yes, we check the throttle idle. Yes, it's on idle. Mixture rich and in. Yes, alternator switch verify on. Throttle to 1800 rpm now. 1800 rpm. Don't want to get precise. 1700, 1800. Okay, get it there. 1800 rpm. Okay, and okay, magnetos check. PS is decreased. Gonna put on the left mode. Okay, anyway, yes, that's been checked. Ammeter check, positive charge. Okay, ammeter, yes, checked on 0, well, technically positive. Anyway, throttle is on idle. Throttle is on idle. Magnetos check. Oil temperature check. Oil temperature, yes, checked. It's in the green zone. Elevator trim, yes, set for takeoff. Flaps set for takeoff to 10 degrees. Okay, flight controls free and correct. Let's check our flight controls. Yes, they work. And then radios and avionics set and turned on. Okay, we haven't got any new messages on our GPS system. Nav mode. I mean GPS mode. Okay. we have got some warnings here. These messages should be extinguished by the time we put on full throttle and we get off the ground. Anyway, okay, that's been taken off. And what we could do, possibly, set the vertical speed indicator. Okay. To about 300 feet per minute. I think I can do more. It's very hard to put in. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Caution.
Okay, our trim wheels automatically being changed. Anyway, let's take off. Okay, our V1 speed is about 55 knots. And the problem with Xplane Mobile 10 is that the aircraft wants to veer to the left quite violently. This game exaggerates that turn to the left. Okay, rotate. There. Okay, quite beautiful here. So, okay. Let's zoom in. I'm losing control quite easily. Don't know why. Just for those before takeoff checklist. Done takeoff checklist. Smoothly increase thrust to full. It's already done that. Okay. Brakes, yes, it's been released. At positive climb rate. Okay. Whoa. I didn't see that. Okay. I think best if I put the trim wheel down. Okay. Trim full climb. Okay. To maintain 75 knots. Let's do one maintain 75 knots. Okay, 75 knots. Just maintaining 75 knots. What else can I say? Okay, at 500 feet, retract flaps, offset. So we've gone past 500 feet. There, take that off. Engine instruments checked. Yes, it's been checked. And then once we climb out, we'll follow our climb out checklist. Or is it? If we are climb up, throttle 2300 RPM, approximately that. Mixture rich and in, yes, we've done the autopilot check and set at 3000 feet. Taxi lights off. Taxi lights off. The taxi lights off, landing lights off. Okay, landing lights off. Airspeed 80 knots. This will cruise at 80 knots. Climb rate 700. Oh, just look at this. So we reached the waypoint, November India Charlie Hotel Yankee. Whoops. And as you can see, 3, 2, 1. Now. Yeah. Okay, now we're turning. Automatically, the GPS guiding the plane on our route. And this is basically like the Tesla autopilot system, just that this is better, isn't it? That's why I love planes so much. We've gone past the flight level 050. I think 060 might be nice. Very nice, clear, wonderful weather. And if you look here, wonderful buildings and the rest. unrealistic, flat, horrible looking buildings. But look at this. So anyway, we have received a message to change our course. But anyway, let's maintain altitude. So we're going to maintain our altitude. And look at this. Very nice. Anyway, let's follow what the message knob says. Anyway, 251. Let's say to 251. Okay, there. Because in fact, you know, the message should extinguish. You know, if you look, I need to set the course to 250. I've set the course to 250, and as you can see, that message has extinguished. Anyway, and also please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and like this video if you liked it, of course. And because I need your support, since this is an extremely small YouTube channel at the moment, but with your help I can gain a lot of views, make amazing videos, and increase the cost of producing to these videos. Anyway, INTC. But as you can see, Kilo Tango India Whiskey on the map. It should be somewhere over here. Oh, come on. Anyway, this is the airport here. This is the airport. Yes, this is definitely the airport. So the best thing to do at the moment is to okay, go at the altitude. I mean, go at the heading I'm at currently. Maintain the heading. I don't think this is allowed by law unless you get ATC permission to do this. But since we haven't got ATC or any other aircraft nearby in a vicinity, we're basically left by ourselves, and we can do whatever we want. Anyway, clear this, clear that, and clear this, and we're gonna set the approach to runway 17. We're gonna follow the GPS. What's this? Should I activate it? I don't like that. Okay. Let's delete it. Select arrival. Okay, there is no arrival for the airport. So select approach. Runway 17. Vectors. Load. What does this look like? Okay, this seems a bit more better. Nav. I don't know what the aircraft is doing. I honestly don't know what the aircraft is doing. It should be turning right and not left. Okay, so I'm going to delete this. And now I'm going to select approach again. Runway 17. Okay, at this, activate flight plan. Hopefully this should be a bit more better. Okay, so okay, we are at the waypoint Favdu. Okay, and we're gonna be turning left. And also I've set my vertical navigation page. So the airport elevation is about 295, approximately 300 feet, and so I should be going at a vertical speed of about 7,000. Yeah. Okay, anyway. And now it's jumped to, I don't know, 800. Set the course to 172. There. Oh, and as you can see, the aircraft is anyway turning left. Feel like I'm a bit too low. Who knows? Once we get to the end, I'll do manual landing probably. I might even do auto landing. If you let me know in the comments, in the description below, let me know if you want me to do auto landing or manual landing. I'll be happy to do that in the next video, but for now, today, I'm going to do manual landing, like once we get to our final approaches. Yeah, anyway. So to about, okay, cool. I can't see the airport. Where's the airport? Hopefully my aircraft can find the localizer, if we can. Set course to 172. There. Okay. Why isn't the aircraft doing anything to the altitude? I think the aircraft doing, I don't know what the aircraft is doing to altitude. Don't know if the autopilot is working properly or correctly. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I'll decrease the focus. Also, I forgot to do my other checklists. I'll do them now. I should have done the cruise checklist. Then accelerate to cruise speed. ATIS airport information. I can't do that in the game. It's not select available. Yes, that's definitely done. Altimeter. Yes, checked. That, you know what, I'm going to take manual landing.
Caution.
Because I have suspicion that the autopilot isn't working properly. I'll see. If, in fact, you know what, I'm going to take on full on manual control. Anyway, radios set. Okay, descent speed 100 knots. Descent rate about 700 feet per minute. That's the maximum. Flaps checked up. Okay, approach checklist. That's the checklist we should be on. Okay, fuel pump. Be on. Oh gosh. Anyway, speed established to about 85 knots. Yes. Landing lights on. Yes, landing lights on. Flaps 10 degrees. I don't think we're gonna get killed. With the autopilot on. Who knows? I think we're a bit too low, because if you look at the 4 red lights here, it shows that we're too low. We should have 2 white lights and 2 red lights. Show that we're on the correct path to the runway. Clearly we're not. Clearly we're not. Gonna probably end up crashing. And I want to complete my checklist.
Caution.
And I don't want to do a go around. Anyway, and I'm trying to look at my checklist at the same time, and I have no feel of the controls because I'm not really holding it in real life. Ah, gosh. Anyway, turning towards runway, set flaps, full down. Okay, and set the trim. Okay, mixture rich on final. Speed established. Okay, descent brake 400 feet per minute. Elevator trim as desired. Parking brake verify off. Okay, and then we'll follow our landing checklist. And I'll decrease my speed to about 40 knots approximately, and I want to touch down gently to make this, you know, a perfect landing. There, finally. Landing checklist autopilot off. Landing lights and a landing speed to about, well, less than 70 knots. And okay, and we're gonna put the flaps up. Okay. Let's park near the hangar. Let's turn off the transponder. Off. And we're gonna park here. Okay. Come on. Power. Yes, I've got that power. Okay. Anyway, so let's look at the checklist. Flaps, yes. Retracted. Taxi lights. In fact, taxi lights, fuel pump, be off. I don't know where I'm looking at the checklist. Okay. Shut down and securing the aircraft. Let's follow that part of the checklist. Parking brake, yes. Set. Throttle on idle. Avionics switch off. The avionics switch is off. Taxi lights off. Nav lights off. Pitot heat off, yes. Mixture and fuel flow off, like cut out. Fuel selector valve off. Fuel selector valve. Wait, fuel selector valve off. Yes. And we'll put it on either side just to prevent fuel issues with fuel being transferred to each other in terms of fuel tanks. Anyway, magneto and starter switch off. I can't take out the keys in this game apparently. Anyway, fuel pump switch. Fuel pump switch. Okay, is yes, made sure off. Beacon strobe lights beacon and strobe lights. Make sure it's off. Landing lights, okay, it's off. Peter here, I don't know why I kept it on. Battery and alternator switches, make sure that's off. In fact, let's turn on the light and make sure that these are off. Okay, now that's off. And now let's turn off the battery alternator as well. Okay, and that is hopefully the end of the checklist. Also, I want to cancel, what should I say, my flight plan. Okay, it's taking a while. And now flight plan closed, and there, turn off. So that's the end of the video, everyone. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. It might have been a bit long, a bit boring. I hope it hadn't been boring. But anyway, if you enjoyed it, please like this video. If you didn't, please don't dislike this video. Anyway, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time on the Aviation channel.